Hello and welcome back to my series of video about old calculators. The last time I was talking about this one, which is a star adding machine, and that's a mechanical adding machine, and I just presented that saying that this was made by Todd, and it looks exactly like a Todd machine except that you don't have the cover that goes on top of it. But anyway, this was from the early 20th century, and now we'll jump in time and go to the electronic world and talk about a very nice machine called SCM. So SCM is the name of the three vendors: Smith, Corona, Marchant. And Marchant was known before to make mechanical calculators, big mechanical calculators, and this one is an electronic one. And what's interesting about this one is the shape of the calculator, which is very 60s. It looks like a terminal, but if you really look at the calculator, it's only the 4 basic operations. But what's very nice to look at is the display. Look at the display. It's what we call nixie tubes. So it's vacuum tubes, and each tube will drive a digit, and inside each tube you have a different slice for each number, so 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So when you type all the numbers together, you will realize that they are not at the same level in the display. And if you multiply that, then you'll see that, I don't know if it's very visible on the display here, but the numbers are not on the same level, on the same plan, so it's very funny. But it was a very nice display, the nixie tube, and at that time that was kind of a top of the line. And when I say at that time, this machine was built in the late 60s, I would say 69, 70. So that's a fairly old machine. This one is the Marchant 410. So why 10? Because you have 10 tubes. And I left that open to show you the inside, because it's kind of interesting to look at. Very simple. You have a couple of IC here, chips that are on sockets, the keyboard, and here you can see the 10 tubes, and you realize that there's some space for 2 additional tubes here and 2 more here. So those 2 tubes are used in the next model of the machine, which would be this one, and this one is the 412, and 12 was indicating that there was 12 digits. So in this one we have only 10. But 10 is already a good number. So anyway, that's a blast from the past, like they say. SCM Marchant, and this one is named Marchant 410, but sometimes you can see COGITO 410, that's the other name. And a very nice machine, very interesting in the shape and the technology that is used inside. And I'm very glad to have those 2 models here working, 2 different models that are working, because most of the time when you have an old machine like that, the tubes are going out. So it's possible to fix them, but it takes some time, and it takes also some patience to find the corresponding one. So thank you again for visiting my videos, and next time I'll talk about something different, maybe this one here, which is the Eldorado 8C. We'll see. See you next time.